Hi everyone, this is La Catherine, and today I thought I would have a little chat with you about composition notebooks because after 6 months working in another type of journal, I just came back to composition notebook with this journal right here, and it is a charm. I mean, I'm very happy to work in a composition notebooks again. They're my favorite, and I kind of had the idea this morning to take all my composition notebooks that I used throughout the years, and Zombie is there. Hello, bonjour. Sorry, a little mistress cat love moment. Yeah, so I took out every single composition notebook that I used throughout my life, and maybe I can put you on the tripod, or I wasn't sure how I was going to film this. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. This way. That's fine. Sorry, I wasn't really prepared. So I guess here it's fine. So yeah, grab yourself something to drink, and we're gonna have a little tour of my composition notebooks. So as I said, this one is the one that I just started. I'm not very far because I started it in the beginning of July, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's gonna be my summer journal, and I don't know how quickly I will fill it. I mean, for the moment, I'm kind of 5-6 pages a day rhythm, so that's very... I mean, since I'm back to a composition notebook, I write more because I can use the pen that I like, which is a Sharpie pen that I never have very far. There you go. Sharpie. And yeah, so this is this book. Then this is a composition notebook that I worked in. Oh, sorry for bumping the camera. That I worked in, let's see, January 2003 to beginning of 2007. So for about a couple of years, I worked in this journal. And it was just really a commonplace book, you know, a random book to take note of all sorts of stuff. It's only writing. When I was younger, I did not really decorate my, well, I had a specific book for decorations, and I had my journals or my notebooks, you know. So that's why the oldest one are not decorated like I do, since I've discovered journaling on and the journaling community on YouTube. Then we have this composition notebook, which was my journal in 2020, and yeah, very fun journal. Oh yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Was very free in this journal, I remember. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in there. Yeah. Really, I'm just treating myself this morning with little flip throughs of my journals because, and I'm taking you with me while I'm doing this because I don't know, I just felt like looking in my old journals. This is another book I worked in during the years 2000. Here we are in 2004 when I started this book, and I finished it in 2006. So these are notes on literature and on my study at university. So this is mostly writing. I mean, not mostly, it is only writing. You know, reflection about literature subjects and things that I was reading and things that I was writing also, because I was writing a lot. So yeah, that's an old book here. Then we have this journal, which was my autumn journal a few years ago in 2018 actually. And where to start with this book? I had so much fun filling this book. I remember it was the perfect time of the year. I started at the beginning of September, I think. Yeah, 1st September 2018 to 19 October 2018. So not even a month. No, a month and a half. And I filled it very quickly with all sorts of fun stuff. I love to watch this journal during Halloween time because well, because it's awesome. It is full of October and fall goodies, and I just like to watch to rewatch it, reflip it when it's time, this time of year. This one is very fun because it is when I was selling toys. Still, for a couple of years, I sold vintage toys. So 80s toys mostly, and I was taking note in this book of every toy like that I would buy, how I would pay for it, how I would sell it, the profit that I will do, you know, and some descriptions of my commerce. So this one is very, very fun to rewatch because I had so much fun selling those toys. And yeah, whoops. Yeah, so all sorts of notes and taking some record of my sellings, and that's very a very good record. And I love to remind myself what kind of, I mean, cast-eyed Barbie rockers, a Barbie rockers puzzle, jigsaw puzzle, a Buzz Lightyear laser, a Buzz Lightyear laser. I don't remember this one. DVD of The Last Unicorn. All sorts of stuff, Barbies and Transformers, oh, and Trolls. Yeah. So yeah, this is what this book is. Pretty much notes about my commerce. Very good memory. Oh, then we have this old one. This one is from Well, actually, maybe I could show you this one first. This is the very first composition notebook that I used in my life. It was bought in San Francisco in United States, and I just couldn't believe that I find one, because in Canada at this time we didn't have any composition notebooks. So yeah, this is a book from 1997, and I used it for a year, and this is full of 90s good stuff. I did a flip through, an actual flip through of most of these journals that I'm showing you today. You know, I have proper flip throughs on my channel, but I'm just showing you some quick view right now because, yeah, because it's fun. So yeah, this was my first compositional book. Let me have a sip. And do have one. Cheers. Okay, so let's continue with my second composition notebook then, which is also full of old stuff. This one is from 1998 to 2002. So this one was a little longer to fill, and this is what I mean when I say that at that time I had specific books to write and other books to glue things in, and these were the ones I'm talking about when I talk about gluing things in books. And yeah, all sorts of stuff really that were relevant to me at the time. I was in my teenage years, and well, you know, it was such a time. Yeah, so I glued a lot of stuff into these books during my youth. This one was the journal I worked in last year in 2021, from the end of summer to the end of the year. So you have seen this one already. Let's see. Oh, let's see which magic card is there, just for fun. Don't remember. Ruby medallion. Okay, maybe I'll do it later. So yeah, quick overview. It was a very fun journal, especially during October time, while I was doing the Paper Halloween 2K21 challenge. And this is September and the end of summer. Because I show you them kind of backwards. Don't know why. Yeah. Oh, I really love to have journals in composition notebooks. Really, it's always a great deal of fun. This is a composition notebook I filled when I was in college. I was following a class. I was following a class of literature, of creative writing, actually, and yeah, this was kind of the book that accompanied me through the process of writing in the beginning. So it is only writing stories, poems, songs, no, you know, all sorts of short texts. It is from 2002 to 2005 that I worked in this journal. This is my private journal, so I won't open it, but this is, yeah, it is only writing. There's no decoration or anything. Sometimes some drawings, but very bad. And yeah, this has been my private journal for 2020 and 2021. Then I have this journal here. Which was my journal in 2019 and the beginning of 2020. Oops. All sorts of stuff. There. So this one was very fun too. Then I have this one, which was a book I glued stuff in. Kind of the third book that I did like this, but I never finished it. I mean, I went to about a quarter of it and then I abandoned it forever. So this is from the beginning of my 20s. Yeah. Then what is this? Oh, this was my journal in 2017. Yeah. In February and March 2017, I worked in this journal. And it was my daily journal. I had this composition notebook as a friend for about 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, I wanted to learn to shut the fuck up. Oh, so much stuff. So much writing in this one, not that much decorating. You see, it stayed flat. My journals now are really puffy. This is a book I took note in while I was taking some cannabis. So I was writing, well, what I was feeling and whatnot. It was fun. I should have continued this, but I don't know. After a certain time, you know, you just want to let yourself go to your trip and you don't want to take notes of the process of getting high. You see what I mean? You just want to get high and do whatever you feel like doing afterwards. So yeah, but at least I've done it for a couple of times and it was useful. And finally, there is this composition notebook, which is very hardcover. I don't remember where I find it, but there were fruits all over it that I covered with duct tape. And this has been my daily journals for oops, couple of weeks in 2015. Some drawings. Very strange use of a composition notebook in this one, I mean. Yeah. But you know, just needed a place. And that's it. So, let me take you.